Hi, lovely ladies and gentlemen. This is Tina Hull. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It's Friday and it's 12/12 portal. So, if you're in the spiritual world, you'll know that this every month on the same day as the same month, is a portal. It's an opportunity for you to step into your higher self. So it's an energetic day. If you are an empath and you feel a lot of energies, then don't be surprised if you're feeling all the stuff, good and the bad and the ugly. So, just a caveat. So, why is it about you when we are healing? So, this sometimes can be a challenge in understanding because most of us look outside of us to heal and to understand what's going on, and we react and respond to the outside world. So I remember when I was working my first job after university, and I remember my mentor, who was my boss at the time, telling me that I need to be more active in my life. And he gave me the analogy of a boat, and that I needed to put the paddles in the boat and steer my ship. And I had no idea what he was talking about at the time. I just kind of nodded and went along with what he was saying. And I realized later on that he was talking about living an active life, making choices, making decisions because it's based on what I want out of my life, not allowing things to happen to me. So if your boss is mean to you, or a colleague, or you've had a fight with your partner or your children, or things are happening around you that are creating your mood to change, you're reacting, you're responding, you're feeling out of control, it's because you are allowing things to happen to you. Underline, underscore, to. So when you shift your thinking that everything is happening for you, FOR, underline, underscore, then we don't respond the same way. We don't react the same way. We're not triggered as much. So just be aware that we don't need outside validation from anybody. We don't need to worry about anything anybody says or does, because at the end of the day, it's their opinion and it's not always true. And for most part, it's not, at least not to us. It could be their truth, and that's okay, but you don't have to take it personally. You don't have to take it on. So when my ex narcissist and I started separating, I really owned that way of living. Anything he said, anything he did, I tried not to take it personally. I tried to not worry about it, walk away from it, and or just allow him to say what he was going to say and then just reflect it back to him. So we get to choose. This is the fun part. If you are feeling out of control, either in your narcissistic relationship or in life in general, then it's because you're out of your personal power. So when I was going through this, power meant overlording. It meant manipulating. It meant being stronger than and intimidating. And that's not the kind of power that we want. What the power is in our energy, that we're not going to tolerate, that we're not going to accept breadcrumbs, that we're not going to put up with whatever they're dishing out. And if you're in a position, especially at work, that changes need to be made, then you make them. But I can honestly tell you, if your energy is, I'm not going to tolerate it, it's going to be less and less and less that they come at you and create the chaos and the trauma around things, because your energy will increase and raise your vibration and your frequency. And so what will align to that are things up here, which is kindness and love and respect. And then that's what you're going to attract. And you will no longer be affected by those who are trying to impose themselves on you. So when you're in your personal power, you don't feel the need to justify yourself, explain yourself, or get them to understand you, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. It doesn't. That's the truth. Because your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion. We both have filters and perspectives from our life that we've lived. And it's true for you and maybe not true for me. And that's okay too. So we want to just really own who we are being, how we are being, what we are doing, how we are doing it, and being in that energy of I'm in my personal power. And my mantra for a long time was nothing and no one has power over me, because nothing and no one does unless I allow it. So, what are you allowing in your life? Are you allowing yourself to heal? Are you worried about them? Are you allowing yourself to get in alignment with the universal laws of truth? Or are you worried about them? And who is them anyway? Why does what them says or does or thinks even matter or come into play? So the job is to focus on us. And if we can focus on us and our emotional intelligence, then life gets a lot better. Honest to God, I promise you it will. And you're not in this up and down kind of feeling or experience because you are not reacting and responding to outside circumstances, because you know the truth. You're a good person. You're worthy of love and kindness and respect. And you deserve so much better than what you've tolerated until now. And everything is always working out for you. So if you believe those things, watch your life shift and change. So have a blessed day. And really think about this. Who do you want to be? You can continue in the chaos and the drama if that's what you want. And if you're claiming that's not what you want, this is one of the ways to get to where you want to go. If you're interested in working with me so that you can get there faster, let me know. Have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.